Welcome back, English 10B, reading of Lost in Yonkers. This is Miss Amador. So we're going to go ahead and finish up the reading, hopefully, in this last recording. We're starting on page 112. So if you haven't read up to this point, make sure you listen to those other recordings that I previously have on YouTube. So you could take a look at the screen, same setting, same major characters, minor characters. We've gone through all of these events. We are on event number 6, where Bella talks to Grandma calmly, and this time Grandma interacts. So she's responding. It's getting awkward. We're on page 112, but review page 111. Bella's telling her mom that she needs to listen to her and that in school she let boys touch her. So it's getting really intense. So top of page 112, make sure you have your book. Stop this, Bella. You don't know what you're saying. You dream these things in your head. I needed somebody to touch me, Mama. Somebody to hold me, to tell me I was pretty. You never told me that. Some even told me they loved me, but I never believed them because I knew what they wanted from me. Except John. He did love me because he understood me, because he was like me. He was the only one I ever felt safe with. And I thought maybe for the first time I could be happy. That's why I ran away. I even brought the $5,000 to give to him for the restaurant. Then maybe he'd find the courage to leave home too. She looks at her disdainfully. Is this something else you dreamed up? Where would you get $5,000? Bella opens her purse and takes out a stack of bills tied in rubber bands. She puts it on the table. Does this look like a dream, Mama? She picks up the bills and looks at them. Where did you get this? She turns quickly and looks towards her room. Did you steal from me? You know where I keep my money. Nobody else knows but you. She throws her cup of tea in Bella's face. You thief! You steal from your own mother. Thief! Okay, so that's event 7. Bella screams at her. Go on, hit me, Mama. Crack my head open. Make me stupid and crazy because that's what you really think anyway, isn't it? Get out of my house. Go live with your thief friend. You want the rest of the money? Go, take it. It won't last you long. You'll both have to steal again to keep alive, believe me. I don't want the rest of your money. You can have this too. Louis gave it to me. I stayed in Gertrude's house the last 2 nights. Louis came to say goodbye, and he gave me this out of his little black satchel, and God knows how much more he had. I didn't ask him. Maybe he's a thief too, Mama, but he's my brother, and he loved me enough to want to help me. Thieves and sick little girls, that's what you have, Mama. Only God didn't make them that way. You did. We're alive, Mama, but that's all we are. Aaron and Rose are the lucky ones. Crushed. No! Don't say that. Please, God, don't say that to me, Bella. I'm sorry, Mama. I didn't mean to hurt you. Yes, you do. It's my punishment for being alive, for surviving my own children. Not dying before them is my sin. Go, Bella. Take Louis's money. You think I don't know what he is? He stole since he was 5 years old. The year Aaron died. And I closed off from him and everybody. From you and Louis, from Gert and Eddie. I lost Rose, then Aaron, and I stopped feeling because I couldn't stand losing anymore. Mama! Go open your restaurant, live your own life, have your own babies. If it's a mistake, let it be your mistake. If I've done wrong by you, then it's for me to deal with. That's how I've lived my life, and no one, not even you, can change that for me now. There is no restaurant, Mama. He's afraid to be a businessman or a manager. He likes being an usher. He likes to be in the dark all day, watching movies whenever he wants. Then he could live in a world he can feel safe in. He doesn't want babies. He doesn't want to get married. He wants to live with his parents because he knows that they love him, and that's enough for him. Then maybe he's more lucky than you. Maybe he is. Maybe I'll never stop wanting what I don't have. It's too late to go back for me. Maybe I'm still a child, but now there's just enough women in me to make me miserable. We have to learn how to deal with that somehow, you and me, and it can never be the same anymore. She gets up. I'll put my things away. I think we've both said enough for today, don't you? Bella picks up her things, crosses into her room, and closes the door. Grandma sits stoically, and then her hand goes to her mouth, stifling whatever feelings are beginning to overcome her. We go to black. Top of page 115. Scene 4. Bella voiceover. Dear Eddie, this postcard is from Bella. I just want to tell you that Artie and Jay are all right, and I have good news for you, except I don't have no more room. Love, Bella. 9 months later, we hear the church bells chime. Artie and Jay are dressed in the same outfits they wore on that first day. They each have a suitcase sitting in the middle of the room. How long do you think Pop's going to be in there? I don't know, but we made it, Artie. 10 months here, and we're still alive. We got through Grandma, and we're all right. You know who I miss? Uncle Louie. I'm glad those two guys never caught him. No, but maybe the Japs will. You think he's safer fighting in the South Pacific? No, but he's probably the richest guy on Guadalcanal. The front door opens, and Bella comes in carrying 2 shopping bags. Oh, thank God. I thought you'd be gone before I got back. I ran all over Yonkers looking for these. She puts the bags down. Okay, close your eyes. They do. She takes out a basketball and a football. She gives the basketball to Jay. The football is for you, Jay. She gives the football to Artie. And the basketball is for you, Artie. Do you like them? Holy mackerel! This is incredible. I hope it's the right size. I just took a guess. This is one of the best gifts I ever got, Aunt Bella. Well, you two are the best gifts I ever got, too. I hate to give you up. You don't have to. We're coming out all the time. I really love this, Aunt Bella. Thank you. Well, it's not just from me. It's from Grandma, too. I just have to tell her later. The bedroom door opens and Eddie comes out. Well, Grandma and I are through talking, boys. You ready to go? Hey, Pop, look. It's from Aunt Bella and Grandma. Aunt Bella, go out for a pass. Grandma comes out of the bedroom just as Artie throws the football to Jay. What's this? What did I tell you about games in the house? They're not playing games, Mama. They know better than that. If they break something, they'll pay plenty, believe me. Thank you for the ball, Grandma. I love it. I never owned a football in my life, Grandma. All right, Grandma's tired, boys. Let's say goodbye and go. We said goodbye this morning. 2 goodbyes is too much. With some sincerity. Well, Mama, I just wanted to say thank you. You did a lot for me and the boys. I don't know how to repay you for that. I'll tell you how. Don't do it again. I pray to God I won't have to. And if you have to, I'll say no again, and this time I'll mean it. When Louis left for the army, I thought about sending you the money. Even Bella asked me to. But then I said no. Eddie has to do things for himself, and you did it. That's good. Yes, Mama. I'm glad you finally approve of me. I didn't say that. All I said was good. I'll accept that, Mama. So I suppose you'll get married again, and I won't see your boys for another 10 years? I'm not ready for marriage yet, Mama, but from now on the boys won't be strangers anymore. They'll be grandchildren, and I'm going to kiss you goodbye whether you like it or not. He leans over and kisses her. Thank you for not putting up a fight. He nods, then turns to Bella. Goodbye, Bella. What can I say? I know, Eddie, I know. I love you so much. He hugs her. I'll meet you downstairs, boy. Thank Grandma. Go on. He goes before the tears come. I just want to say thank you for taking us in, Grandma. I know it wasn't easy for you. That's right. It wasn't. It wasn't easy for us either, but I think I learned a lot since I'm here. Some good and some bad. Do you know what I mean, Grandma? She looks up at him. You're not afraid to say the truth. That's good. You want to hear what my truth is? Everything hurts. Whatever it is you get good in life, you also lose something. I guess I'm too young to understand that, and I'm too old to forget it. Go on, go home. Take care of your father. He's a good boy, but he's always needed a little help. Jay nods and crosses to the door, waiting for Artie. Well, you sure gave me and Jakob a lot of help, Grandma. Dankeschön. That means thank you. He's sneaky, this one, tries to get around me. Don't try to change me. Sometimes old people aren't altogether wrong. You're absolutely right. Can King Arthur give you a kiss goodbye? He kisses her and crosses to the door. What were you two looking for that night under the boysenberry? My money, maybe? No, I swear. You should have looked behind the malted machine. The boys hit themselves for their stupidity and leave. Bella looks at her mother. Well, I'll get dinner started. Do you mind eating early? Because I'm going out tonight with a friend. Grandma looks at her. It's a girl, Mama. I have a new girlfriend. She likes me and I like her. And she also has a brother I like. He works in the library. He can read everything. I'd like to have them both over for dinner one night. Can we do that, Mama? Grandma looks away, not knowing how to deal with this. It's all right. It's no rush. You don't have to make up your mind right now. She turns on the radio. I thought Thursday would be a good night. The music, Be Careful, It's My Heart, sung by Bing Crosby, comes up. Bella hums along happily. It's called music, Mama. And she disappears into the kitchen. Grandma watches Bella, then nods her head as if to say, so it's come to this. Curtain. Okay, so that is the end of Lost in Yonkers. So it ended event 13 with a complete change here. Bella starts dinner for Grandma and herself. Outcome, Bella comes back home, confronts Grandma, starts taking control of her life. As a recap, we're going to talk more about this in class. This has the entire story map that you'll have to fill out on page 47 in your student activity workbook. Wow, what a twist of events. Maybe you made some predictions. Maybe you thought Aunt Bella was going to marry Johnny, and then Johnny wasn't able to go through with it even after Aunt Bella had the $5,000 that Uncle Louis gave to her. Really some intense scenes, intense dialogue between Aunt Bella and her mother. So go ahead and review this. We are going to proceed with the next activity for Lost in Yonkers, where you'll be choosing a scene and changing it. So we'll talk more about that in class. Okay, so it is important that you have this entire story read so that way you have a good grasp of the characters. Because although you will be changing the scene, the characters will remain the same. Okay, so thank you so much for listening, and I'll see you in class.